Yo YouTube, Kwanka's here, and today I'm here with a other kind of video. Like I said in yesterday's upload, I will be doing a kind of a weird upload that I never actually do. I mean, I did a discussion about the RU tier changes a while back, but today I'm gonna discuss the Sun and Moon meta. Yeah, and I know Sun and Moon haven't dropped yet, I'm not tripping. But I was recording so much today, and I thought, why not make a chill live, or like a chill talking session about what I predict the Sun and Moon meta to be like. So, first I want to reflect back on the X and Y meta in comparison to the Black and White meta. Black and White and Black, especially Black and White 2, was really based on weather wars. If you weren't playing under Smogom rules, every team had rain, and yeah, GG. It was pretty bad. The meta, it was a fun meta if you played under Smogom rules, because rain was restricted, sand was restricted, hill was restricted as well. But it still felt a little bit weather warsy. The impact was really there. That changed when X and Y came. When X and Y came, and we saw that trailer, and we saw that sand ran out after 5 turns. I think everybody just made a little jump of happiness, because the meta would change. I think for the better. Whoa, what? I think the meta would change for the better, because we didn't have the weather wars anymore. And it did, but it brought something upon just competitive Pokemon that we didn't really, I don't feel like we actually prepared for, because Mega Evolution was too big. I feel like Mega Evolution was so just over centralizing the metagame, especially in the higher tiers. I mean, if you look at it, like if you look at all my OU teams, it feels like it's so reliant, it's so reluctant to it relies so much on a Mega. I mean, this team is nothing without Mega. It's a pretty shitty team, but it's nothing without Mega Alakazam, sorry. Hyper offense wouldn't be the same without Mega Lopunny. Mega Venusaur, such a staple in a meta. Mega Diancie, great mom. Char Y, such a stall breaker. Again, hyper offense needs that Mega Lopunny. Mega Metagross as well is a pretty nice staple. If you want to run stall or like, yeah, if you want to run a little bit more stall, you run Mega Sableye. It's such a staple. I mean, we're not gonna talk about Mega Scissor in OU at the moment because it's such a threat, but X and Y brought Megas upon them, which would really change the metagame, and I don't know if it's for the better. I think X and Y and Auras, just Gen 6 in general, had a decent metagame, a fun metagame. But I do prefer the lower tiers because of the fact that, like, if you were playing RU, it's not that reliant on a Mega. Then again, Mega Glalie and Mega Camerupt are still just beasts in the format. So when Sun and Moon drops, I don't want to see all the Megas go. I want to see them in a certain way back in Sun and Moon, but I don't want any more Megas, because I don't want to give every mon a Mega, and just it feels like, I think it's gonna be a thumbnail explanation or something like that. It just feels like Dragon Ball Z anime to me, because it's so just the things stacked on top of each other. Like, oh, but he beats him and he turns into this, and he has Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2. I don't know. I haven't watched all of Dragon Ball Z. I've watched a little bit of it, but it's so over the top with everything, and everything is more powerful than the other thing that was the most powerful thing in the yeah, just it doesn't feel right to me. And when Sun and Moon do continue the trend of megas, I don't really think the meta will be nice anymore, because it will just be which mega is the best mega, and that's it. It's gonna be so over centralized by the meta, so I hope they drop it. But I don't hope the megas can't continue. I mean, they're solid mons, and they should continue in my opinion, but no more. The next thing I want to talk about is the Alolan forms. The Alolan forms were introduced in Sun and Moon. I hope there aren't gonna be a ton of them. I hope there are just a few mons that have an Alolan form. Just because, like I said, I don't want anything over the top. I don't want other mons being outshadowed by another different color pattern or a different move pool. I mean, Sandslash was one of my I loved Sandslash, especially Sandshrew. And when the Alolan forms dropped, I was so on the bandwagon of Sandshrew and Sandslash because they looked even better. I mean, Sandslash was kinda the same in my opinion, but that Sandshrew is so cool. But looking back, do I want to replace this with normal Sandshrew? And the fact is, no. I don't want more just it feels like they're replacing old mons, and that I don't like. And so I don't hope for like 7,000 Alolan forms, just a few, just less than megas, please. Don't have that much. But it was pretty nice, and don't know what the impact will be on the metagame. I just think it's gonna be a normal effect, just regular. I do want to talk about things like Z moves. What do I think about Z moves now? I did tweet it a while back on my Twitter, and my opinion hasn't changed at all. And this is the thing that worries me just about the next meta. I think this meta will be so over centralizing on Z moves. I think Z moves will not replace Mega Evolution, but I think they have a similar effect. It's just basically gonna be who has the best Z move, that thing will be broken, and that's it. PU are the mons that don't have any, just there aren't gonna be good Z moves in PU or NU. PU and NU will just be normal tiers that I like to play. I do think that if Z moves are so influential like I think they're gonna be, because I just think they are just big new buttons on your screen. Like, there's a little button you can press and everything explodes and shit, and it's gonna be horrible. I do think it's gonna be horrible. The worst part is that I think it's gonna be like Yokai Watch. If you have played Yokai Watch, I haven't, but if you're pressing like the button screen really fast, really hard or something like that, you're gonna get a more powerful attack. I think Z moves are gonna be like that, just tapping like crazy, just children trapping like crazy on a computer screen, hoping to get a good Z move. It's gonna be trash. It is gonna be trash, and I hope they're gonna be nuisance. But I don't want to be a nuisance of the metagame, so I hope they're gonna be neutralized in some way. So like one Z move per team, or 3 or something like that, or one really powerful. But I don't think Game Freak is gonna do that. I hope Smogon will do that. I really hope, because I fear that this is gonna be worse than Mega Evolution in the way that this is gonna dry out the meta real quick. And I've got to be honest, if my fears of Z moves are gonna come through, yeah, I think this meta will not be for me, and I'm just playing Sun and Moon. I won't be Sun and Moon a competitive player. I will be an Auras player, basically. So I don't hope it's gonna be like that. The next thing I want to talk about is Sorry about that. I was interrupted a little bit, but the next thing I want to talk about is hyper training. And again, I feel like you're gonna make competitive really centralizing. I don't know if I said it already, but I feel like these games are gonna be really aimed towards competitive Pokemon in general. I think that's gonna be the main side. Just the main thing about this meta is just it's gonna be so big. This meta is gonna be big, no matter what. Because I feel like hyper training it's just there just because of it's not there for in-game mods. It's not there for your starter. It's not there for your raw bird. It is there for your competitive Pokemons and to make breeding easier, to make competitive easier, and that's basically it. It's gonna be easier for like hidden powers. I mean, hello, hello, hidden powers. Just yeah, no, I'm done. But yeah, I don't foresee hyper training being that much of an influence on Showdown Smogon, because I do believe it's only for IVs. But if you play VGC, Battlespot, all that jazz, I do think it's gonna be pretty over centralizing in a way of breeding will be a little bit. It's gonna be, well, no, I'm gonna take that back. I don't think it's gonna be a main focus of the just shenanigans of Wi-Fi battling. I think they're just gonna be breeding, hacking it in, and yeah, that's basically my opinion on hyper training. It's not that big, but it's easier. It's nice. It's gonna be somewhere around super training level, but. Do I want to say anything more about this meta? Well, I didn't say it yet, but the previous meta was really stealth rock, just aimed towards stealth rock, aimed towards fairy types, aimed towards like yellow magic was so good, Thunder Wave was so good, fairy types were so good, hazards were so good, knockoff, scald. Those moves are so good in this meta, and I hope they're not gonna add new ones. Maybe a way to, maybe another way to get rid of status might be nice. I think it's gonna be quite interesting just to get rid of a para on a certain other way, like a better item for it or a better move for it. Not in a way that if you tap your screen hard enough, it's gonna be gone. No, I don't hope that's gonna be the case, because I won't play it. But I do hope that they're gonna, well, they shouldn't change knockoff. Knockoff shouldn't be like a base 50 move. Knockoff is good as it is. Thunder Wave, however, I'm going to give it 95 accuracy. It will be so much better. But yeah, I think that's it. I mean, there is a lot of potential for Sun and Moon. I don't know yet what Rockruff and the starters' hidden potential will be. I hope it's not anything busted. I do think the next Coral League will reveal that. So I guess I will be discussing that in the next video. About the Sun and Moon discussion thingy-majigger. But for other Sun and Moon things, I mean, go Team Routed, I guess. I hope so. But I think that's it. Yeah, it's gonna just be a quick discussion. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your comments, your opinions about the topic in the comment section below. Share with a friend, why not? I do wanna hear as much of opinions as I can hear. I just want to know what the entire Pokemon community thinks of it, but I don't think everybody's gonna watch this. But if you can share with a friend, it would be nice just to hear some opinions flying around. Maybe next episode will be with a friend or something like that, so we can discuss this live. But then again, that's for the future. I'm gonna be signing off, and yeah, I hope you have a great day, and peace. Yeah, I hope he does. Going for Alligator. Gardevoir, this doesn't take the hit. this doesn't take the hit at all. So I'm gonna go for my second hurricane. Yum. Nice. So his switch in right here is Scarf Galvantula or Feraligatr, and hope he kills me. After rocks, this thing won't be any good, so yeah, nice. And I will live, and I take down this Feraligatr with me. He doesn't have priority, so I take something with me again.